Hello, beloved. Welcome to a seer's world. This will be your message from the divine. To those whom are keen or interested in becoming a member of my Patreon, on my Patreon, I do offer weekly sign readings for $10 per month based on love as well as ancestral lineage readings. I also offer on my Patreon personal readings. For $50 per month, you get a personal reading from me every month based on love, spiritual path, career and finances, as well as ancestral messages. I also now offer one-on-one sessions / life coach sessions. Those will be once off and not monthly. You can only book me for those directly via my email, which will be listed in my description box below, as well as the link to my Patreon if you'd rather join my Patreon instead. You can also join my Patreon by typing what is on the screen via Google. Search it. Well, there's actually nothing on the screen, but yeah. So let's tap in and talk to the divine, okay? I'm channeling a lot of burping, okay? Like a lot of dirty burping. Um, Almost to the point of uncontrollable, just burping uncontrollably. That's what I'm channeling. I keep seeing someone in that state of being, like someone keeps burping uncontrollably. As they keep burping uncontrollably, it's activating something within the throat chakra, okay? Something is being activated within this person's voice. This is someone who needs to speak some truth, something that is bound to now come to light, something that needs to be spoken, something that needs to come out. So that's what's happening to them. This could be an instance of abuse or torture or trauma or harm or pain that someone caused you here. Okay, this is definitely a mother figure, all right? Someone who played the role of supposed mother, right? Mommy dearest. So we have the King of Pentacles to the Knight of Swords reversed. This was a woman who was concerned about stealing your destiny for money. This was someone who went to a seer to inquire about your destiny and found out that, you're destined for a bright future. She wanted to taint that. I keep seeing, money, Ace of Pentacles, like wealth, abundance. Okay. So she was focusing on that. So what she has done was due to, wanting to achieve a destiny swap. She wanted to use you as her sacrifice. You were supposed to be caged right now and fed like an animal whilst they, her and the family members, because I see there are people involved here, whilst they're, enjoying your wealth that you are creating, with your energy, and they've swapped with her. We have the Six of Wands reversed, we have the Devil reversed, and we have the Strength reversed. So what's happening to this woman is a deep, sinful judgment. Because she sat in that pretty little head of hers thinking that she was a god, your God, and she was going to do as she pleases to you. Because in the process of trying to steal your destiny, this woman was abusing you, torturing you, tormenting you, causing you pain. There was trauma involved here. It's like this was a woman who has, it's like this was a woman who, amongst people, she wanted to be perceived as a mother. But if you look at it, the relatives didn't need the pretentious act or the false mask, like, because they knew all along who she was. They were just pretending along with her and acting along with her. So she was pretending and acting for nothing because the truth was already known by the relatives that she is who she is. But who she was is someone who only cared about herself. She was willing to sacrifice not only you, but every single family member. It's just that no family member had great fortune within their destiny and fate. You did, however. And then that's why she wanted to go ahead and do a fortune swap, right? Destiny swap. She wanted your things to fall on her lap, and she lived in the lap of luxury while you live in a cage. And she treats you like her slave because you would have been spiritually bound. This was her little imagination. This was her little imagination. So what this woman was doing, these are tumultuous acts of abuse, torture, trauma, and torment. One which, you know, if you weren't who you are in terms of alchemy and being able to transmute the energy, if you weren't chosen by the divine to be who you are, this would be a trauma, a torment, a torture, a pain that, lives with you or in you. But I see here that you know the darkness of this woman so well that you don't even want to look at it. You don't care to. You are choosing yourself and you're choosing to move forward. It's like this woman, these decisions and choices that she made are hers to begin with. How is she going to blame a newborn for her rape fantasies? This woman was molesting you. We have the Two of Wands to the Eight of Pentacles here. This woman was doing a lot, hurting you and finding joy. Having no clue that right then and there she was cursing herself. Right then and there. This woman would bewitch breast milk, bind it to her sexual fluids. What a dumb, sick fantasy this woman is. What a sicko. And chanting all sorts of things like, yeah, trying to put you under a mind control spell with freaking breast milk and freaking, man, people, you know what? This woman did a lot here. She would go and bury your, undergarments with dead animals and then put her body fluids in there as well. Like this woman, like I said, you're not the only one she was willing to do this to. You're not the only one who this woman was willing to surrender. This woman felt like, she could abuse who she was in the family. Because I'm seeing here that when this woman was born, she had a special ability that she never nurtured. She had her own power that she never developed, never unlocked, never took care of. And when you were born, you came with your own things as well. She, instead of learning to do better from her own child, so fits that no, this thing is not a child. I'm going to use it as a power source and get back what's mine because I'm the one that has power to begin with. I'm just going to choose if, I want to include you in it. She was already identifying your power as hers because she found out that she has something special she never took care of. And then she saw that you had the same abundance. It's tied to your ancestry lineage, your DNA. Everyone had their own thing that they never took care of. They never nurtured, they never healed, they never activated it, they never unlocked it. They chose darkness, ignorance. So this woman is now in a position where she needs to address everything that she did. What this woman has done is sending her to pits of hell that even in the next lifetime, she'll be in that pit of hell, because this woman is a demon. She wanted you under her control. She was looking at you as a resource to utilize, a thing. That's why she was abusing you the way she was. You were never a human being to her. You were her thing. This woman could have given you some form of nickname and laughing every time she harms you, tortures you, or abuses you, causes you pain, traumatizes you. A sicko, like I said, someone is sick. And now, realizing that the only cure is hell, she's well on her way. She's been. Now it's just something has come full circle. She has to take accountability. It's her hell. Look at that. Justice. It's being discussed in the ethers by the ancestors that witnessed all of this. What do we do with this slut bucket that was molesting her own newborn? Having fantasies about doing unspeakable things to a baby. What do we do with this Satan whore? So best believe what's happening to this woman is unspeakable. And because you come from the opposite destination, you come from the opposite energy, you come from the opposite dimension, you come from the opposite galaxy, you're here to cleanse all of this. And how you cleanse it is you do better and let them fall into whatever they've already chosen before you even were born. It's them that made those decisions. How are their decisions going to fall onto someone that was not even there when the decisions were being made? Her little tricks of turning people against you, wanting you to come off a certain way, like it's played out now. It really is. And with the fool reversed, it's hard for this woman to take accountability, because who's going to be okay with burning in hell? Hmm? Who's going to be okay with that? This woman is going to suffer. She's going to be the last one to bury all the family members because she wanted them all dead. So she bound her lifetime, her lifeline with theirs. The opposite, the karma, the backfire is that she will live so long to watch all of this go down, and her included, and she'll bury all of them. And on top of that, her sufferings, oh my goodness. We'll see then, who's a joke. And the thing about this woman is she doesn't see the fact that she's the cause of so much darkness. These be the mothers that their sins can carry over to the lineage, not just the child. This is the one that's born into a family and just curses everybody with their existence. If you had not chosen to cleanse all of this by choosing yourself and doing better, you would have suffered a much darker fate. But because this is not your hell, You did you. You played your role. She must suffer. Oh, she has to. What are you talking about? Like, she has to. The fake illusion of pretending that, everything is fine, she's in control of everything, that's falling apart now. Everyone is just seeing a psycho, a nympho, a sick person. The same family members are also suffering their own things because they're realizing that they were on someone's team who was looking at them as just things to use. They were never on the same team. It was never a group effort. It was more like my little minions. I need your blood, your saliva, your feces, your urine, your hair, your voice, your identity, your presence, your aura. I need y'all. It's my things. It's my things. This was this woman. She was trying to conjure all of that and attack you as if the lineage is not looking at her like a dumb bitch who is sinning continuously. What ancestor is going to protect Satan's hole? Unless they are one too. They're the same. Whoever is backing her, those be the same. They were also on the same energy. But like I said, we can come from the same lineage, but not come from the same timeline. And her delusions about the fact that, oh, I'm your mother, or like, girl, okay, you won an award for birthing a human being, like that's not part of being a human being. Why make someone feel like they have to worship you for bringing them on earth when it was not even their choice to want to be here? This woman is sick. All her things are looking at her now like, what you gonna do? Whatever she conjured trying to send to you, trying to get you to be put down and not be able to rise in your power because she didn't want to see you be who she could never be. It doesn't change the fact that you are who you are just because someone doesn't want you to be that. If this woman doesn't learn now, while she has the consciousness to repent, when she has completely lost her mind, she won't be able to even recognize who she is, let alone what she's done. She'll just be in the hell of the sick moms. There's a special hell for those. Those that harm babies. They have a special devil. This woman, whatever she fed you while she was doing it, her thoughts and emotions, wherever she was going, whatever she was feeling, everything is returning to her. And it's coming back in different forms. It's coming back in different forms, forms that are a part of her hell. This woman might be suffering from a toothache that if it's touched, she can die. If the tooth is touched, she can die. A lot of physical illnesses. That's just one of them. She's going to live to see the day that everyone else will never see. She's going to live to be the one that buries everybody. And when she sees you be an actual human being and not just some monster and freak, maybe she'll reconsider her actions. And maybe she'll be, given mercy in her, sick mom jail. The moms that harm babies, screaming and yelling while they utilize the babies for their own pleasure. Oh, what a hell this whore is facing. Such a hell, with her leg up in the air and her demons and all that nookie. Because she thought she needs to be worshipped for freaking giving birth. As if she didn't make the decision to open those legs. And making it someone else's problem. Like a baby supposed to take accountability for something they didn't even do. She wanted you ugly, sick, abandoned, beat down. Who wants that for their own child? Who wants that so bad that they literally conjure negative energy upon their own child, hexing and cursing their own blood, wanting everybody dead? Something has always been wrong with this woman here. You chose to heal. You with the healed ones, the ones that can heal off anything that is sent your way. She can send whatever, as she has done over the years, even when you were so defenseless. She couldn't even take you. Now it's merely her and the one in the mirror. And whatever she's done, and until she can find it in herself to look at what she's done, her mind will still be running loose until it's gone. And as it is like that, what then? When now you can't even remember what you did so that you can apologize and take responsibility in consciousness of it. Not apologize to the person, apologize to the divine for sinning with such impurity and filth and loving it. Or run mad. But either way, this bitch is doomed and damned for life. Oh, what utter terror. We have the Nine of Swords to the Hangman reversed. It's time for her to reflect. It's time for her to look in the mirror. Because who is she to force a baby into so many hurtful positions, to hear them scream in pain, just to laugh and say, this woman was doing things like that to you. Wanting you to suffer from a baby because she's mad that you also came gifted, because she cloaked her gift with Satan She will never be able to even know who she was ever supposed to be outside of Satan's hole. That's who she is now and who she has always been. She thought because her in the family, she also had, she has a gift and no one in the family has had that. She could abuse everyone. This mother could have been the oldest amongst the siblings that she has, and she could have been, middle-aged within the siblings' range of age. But she also abused them. She has always been the one that loves to hurt and cause pain. She loved hurting you to a point where she would look forward to it every day. She would look forward to hearing your cries. She would look forward to, using you as some form of thing, not a human being meant to be loved and nurtured. No. So she must not expect that from the divine either, or your ancestors. And the supposed ancestors that she thinks are on her side, well, they're as sick as her. Who the fuck is going to take care of that thing? Whose ancestor in the right mind is going to sacrifice themselves for that thing? With the Five of Cups here, it's enough. This woman lying, hurting, stealing, threatening, manipulating, abusing, tormenting, torturing, traumatizing, causing pain. It's enough. You're being used, beloved, by the divine to send this woman to her house. You saw with her who you don't want to be. You saw through her that, you know what, I don't want to be this way. I would never want to be that way. And this woman, she wanted what was yours, not even knowing what it comes with. She just thought, oh, she's not even in any authority to do anything for herself or himself. Take it out of place for who you are here. Or you're not in any position to whatever. And she was like, okay, I'm gonna bind your gift to myself, and I'm gonna have all your things, and I'm gonna be the one leading everything. She was gonna still use you, abuse you, torture you, hurt you, cause you pain, traumatize you and everyone else. Not to say everyone else is not guilty, they are. They would see and turn a blind eye, hear and go deaf, like it's not happening. They would also love it when Sissy would want to play, because she was a sister to the siblings, right? She was a daughter to the father, right? This woman would sleep with the father, her own father. And also her own siblings. She started bewitching at a young age. Her demons got her young, and they groomed her, because she's definitely one of the most professional Satan whores, the things that she has done, she's paying. And she will never, in her whole eternity, forget what she has done. She can do whatever, try and send you energy so that you forget what she has done. Like making you forget will take it away or cleanse it or something. See, it's never even been about you. This woman has always been possessed sick. She's always been Luciferian, possessed Luciferian, sick mother. Who didn't know herself enough outside of her yoni, and she abused it. And now the same demons are having a blast with her. The same rape fantasies she was projecting onto a newborn, she's being hit in the back with it by a ghost. She's a curse. Be grateful you made it out. Know that you're right where you need to be. Don't be afraid of what others have done just because it was done to you. It's their actions. Mother is a earned role, not a title given to someone with a vagina. Yeah. This was a seer's world. I thank you so much for your time, and I thank you for joining me. This was your message from the divine. If you're keen or interested in becoming a member of my Patreon, on my Patreon, I do offer weekly sign readings for $10 per month based on love, as well as ancestral lineage readings. I also offer on my Patreon personal readings for $50 per month. You get a personal reading from me every month based on love, spiritual path, career, and finances, as well as ancestral messages. I also now offer one-on-one sessions / life coach sessions. Those will be once off and not monthly. You can only book me for those directly via my email, which will be listed in my description box below, as well as the link to my Patreon if you'd rather join my Patreon instead. Thank you so much for your time. Goodbye.